And good afternoon, Talking Object. Congratulations on first, Maho Swero, Richard Town LE. Yes, classic ASCII RPGing. And congratulations on that somewhat impressive 20 stream streak. Shame it wasn't bigger, huh? Must have dropped it at some point, huh? That seems like a rather unfortunate situation to have happened. And welcome. What is this? Hold on. Hold on. I fix it. I gotta fix it. Yes, good old Zangband. I don't remember what exactly caused me to think about this last week, but then I decided that, like, I really want to do it more than Ape Escape. And, like, this is just a fucking weird game to stream in general. Like, this isn't even a category on Twitch, it's so obscure. So, I've got to do it, right? Like, I do weird, bizarre, obscure games, right? With horrible themes and death and mutilation. Like, that's the thing, so why not, right? Oh, I did have something that I wanted to talk about before the start of this. Let me grab an image from X. Fuck, that's such a bad name for Twitter. X. God. Yeah, here it is. I think I can probably secretly leak a slightly more refined UI while I'm here. Something closer to the final product. I don't think anyone's going to be upset by that. Right folder to save this in so that everything stays nice and neatly organized. Go. Here. And there. All right. Here it is. Yeah, this. It's the redesigned items menu. This was actually kind of a pain in the ass to do. Because the only way to actually check the width of the text in RPG Maker VX Ace is to have already written it, which means that normally if I just like wrote these and then measured their width and then spaced them out evenly, the end result is that how I put this, I wouldn't be able to tell why, like, it would render naively for one frame. And I'll get to hand cannon in a second, Hassan Matar. Also, good afternoon. Name SpaceX ASDF, right? But yeah, there's no way to actually check the width of text before it's been written in RPG Maker VX Ace, so I actually have to write the text to an off-screen bitmap that's just created but not rendered. And then afterwards, I can use that off-screen bitmap that I've written stuff to as the source for the width of the text. And then I can get this all nice, evenly spaced, allowing for essentially arbitrary icon and name and category lengths without worrying about like the length of the individual letters. It'll automatically and dynamically adapt to what's needed, and it looks nice. And boy, howdy, was this a pain in the ass! But yeah, this is what the new item category is going to look like. Items, weapons, armor, special boot, materials, and food. Now, as for the hand cannon, God, isn't it originally the hand gone? I don't think there's actually a hand cannon. The hand gone was like a small hand-sized cannon with like a horrible wick that had like a 1 in 2 explosion rate instead of actually firing rate. Like, it was not good. It was one of the earliest firearms, and it was not particularly effective for combat. It scared the shit out of your opponent and got them to break rank, but it was not like good for combat. What happens when this is translated? This is what it's gonna. This is it's translated. This is what the upcoming translation patch is going to look like. This is what the spacing looks like. It dynamically adapts based on how wide the text is. That way it has this nice like flow to it. Because I'm honestly, really, I'm just completely overhauling the entire UI. Like, getting this to work was actually more code than the original thing that just wrote things naively. Like, this was a project. This was ours. This is more work than most localizations. Yeah! It's almost like I'm trying to do a good job. Like, most localizations don't do stuff like this. What they do instead is just stick, like, Gamergate memes in there. When the translation is fully complete, is the creator going to add it in the game? Yes! In fact, there's going to be an announcement on the Steam page about that soon. So look forward to that. And when the translation is fully done, it will be the official English patch. This is a pain in the ass. Language other than English. It's not going to be translated. It's not going to be officially translated into anything other than English. I will probably make a Japanese fan patch at some point. And it will be based on the, like, English patch, because I'm setting things up in here specifically to make it easier to be translated later. Such as having variable item width names. But yeah! Yeah, it looks nice, and it was a pain in the ass, and I had to do it in a really janky way and solve problems that shouldn't exist, but RPG Maker is just like that. And that's your Cradle of Nightmares update store for today. It's still being worked on. I don't have anything super flashy to show off about it, just like spell checking stuff. But it's being chipped away piece by piece by piece. And that's probably the most stark difference, because like, look at this. Originally it was what, like items, arms, armor, key, books, craft, food? Because I just didn't have the space to make anything bigger. But by completely overhauling it, there's actually enough space to do stuff. Weapons doesn't get horribly scrunched because I can actually let it breathe. As my AI fusion card's coming, I haven't worked at it at all. Like, I got it to compile into RPG Maker, but I've instead been working on videos and for the other RPG Maker game that's like the one that I'm supposed to give a shit about and like pretend is like decent quality. Actually, let me show you what I spent basically all day yesterday working on. Contiguous and there. Really? You gonna be a bitch about this? Fucking thing. Alright, hold on. Wait, I can do that. Now I can hit crop. There we go. I don't want to fucking load down all the layers and compress them. I'm just going to take a screenshot of it with the relevant layers. Here we go. Will you buy the next game the creator is working on? Well, I want to see what it's like. If it's still like horror themed with horrible fucked up monsters, then probably. I love horrible fucked up monsters. But no, this is about most of what I spent yesterday working on. Slowly, piece by piece by piece, chipping away at the friggin' title screen. Obviously, this is far from finished. And like the red splotches there are just a reminder for later for like where I want to draw people. But it's being worked on. Left side's like 80% done. Right side is still in like, I blocked it out with like roughs. And I've still got to draw like the ground and like the hill leading into the distance. But like it's slowly taking shape. You can see it. You can see it forming. It'll just be a bit. Probably another like 2 or 3 days of working on it. I don't actually like drawing huge images like this at all. I fucking hate it. I really rather prefer drawing pixel art in like the 64 by 64 range, roughly. This is also kind of why the enemy sprites that you've probably seen me floating around here and there look kind of screwed up and weird. Because I can't actually like fit the whole image in my head at once. I sort of draw the parts independently and then sort of paste them around the screen because those are, each of the individual parts is at a scale that I'm comfortable in. But the whole image together isn't, which is why it's all like fucked up and disproportionate, because each individual limb and like body part was drawn totally independently from the other ones. But I think that's fine if it's a horror monster, right? Like if it looks fucked up and disproportionate, that just means you're doing it right? But yeah, title screen done soon. Then I'll probably wind up trying to compose something for the title screen because I do know how to like make music. I just haven't done it in ages. I'm so ready for @Euro .. I think Hazmat had a stroke. I think he was trying to speak in good graphics. That's not how you shouldn't try to speak in graphics, Hazmat. That's like trying to speak an Elden Ring screenshot. That's not good for your health. You're not supposed to talk like that. You're supposed to use words. Monster idea, boneless human skin pile with too many teeth. Isn't that like half the monsters in Look Outside? I don't want to be a Look Outside ripoff anymore. Only imagine a 3030D spinning apple if it's 5 pixels wide. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna make music on stream? Fuck no! I do not like doing my creative stuff with people watching. Doesn't matter if it's music or drawing or writing. Unless it is deliberately goofy and like supposed to be silly and over the top. Like the XX Die writing stuff that I worked on stream on. I just don't feel comfortable doing any sort of creative stuff with people around. I want to do it in a total silence and isolation. It just nobody here is going to judge. I'm going to judge. I'm going to judge me doing a thing in public and not already being perfect about it. So yeah, someone's going to judge. It's me. I'm not going to judge myself if there's nobody around. So I'll just there you go. That's why I'm not going to do it, because someone's going to judge and then someone's going to be me. And it's going to be me because I'm not doing things perfectly in public. I'm a perfectionist, you see. And I don't want to just blindly show off like my struggles. No one's interested in the struggle. They're interested in seeing the final accomplishment, the final talent. Every time I try to type numbers on mobile, Twitch auto injects extra numbers. Why does it do this? Good question. Jones is the enemy of good. Yes. Skin monster's different by not being mutated at all, just like a human skin slithering around. I mean, that's a cool monster idea. It wouldn't fit with the tone of the game that I'm working on because the monsters have very specific, like, they're not just monsters. They represent things. Like, there's this whole thing that I don't want to spoil because it's important to the plot, and I don't want to have that be like people going in there knowing what it is. They're gonna stay mum on it. But like, let me just fucking grab the Carrionet image. I think I've got that floating around somewhere. Here we go. Go to the right folder. Yeah, there. All right. Where is it? Here it is. No. Yes. Here. Here we go. Yeah, like this carionette doesn't have its head dragging along the ground like that for just to be creepy. This entire thing is deeply symbolic of like the particular themes that the game is focused on. Defetishized representations of the MC's. Sure, we'll go with that. And yeah, because of that, I'm not really going to be taking any suggestions for monster designs because I need to put a shit ton of thought into them before I even put pencil to paper or mouse pointer to paint.net. Oh yeah, so this will probably like horrify a couple of people. I do all of my drawing for everything with a mouse in paint.net. Like, I don't have stuff like layer groups or brushes. I just use the pencil tool. And move the mouse around. How do I steady my hand? Why would I steady my hand? That's what I want you to think about. Why would I steady my hand? The tedium what you described just hurt my soul. What do you mean tedium? Like, you gotta place the pixels one by one, otherwise it's not like proper pixel art. It's fine at low res, that's why I hate drawing big things like this. But yeah, question. If you look, let me zoom in real hard. If you look at the shading on this incomplete part of the building in particular, why would I want a steady hand for this? Like, it being kind of scratchy and unsteady is the entire reason I'm doing that. I'm scratching out, carving out lines individually. It's sort of like chiaroscuro shading. Or like tones in manga. So I just do it with a pencil tool. And I just scratch them out until I have the thing done. Also why this doesn't look quite right, because I've only scratched out like the darks, I haven't scratched out the lights. Also, you can tell from the fact that I've got like the major colors done like initially. I just sort of block out the rough colors and locations of stuff with like the line tool and then draw over that. Also, you might notice that the rubble down here is a different color. I'm actually reusing that from the tile set. Would it be spoiler if you tell us the MC's flaws? Yes. Although I will let you guess by simply providing 2 key words that summarize the entire plot. Woman moment. Can I date the MC? You are the MC, so no. There is not going to be a manly rooftop ending with like a clone. Horyuku Banzai. Is that the one where like the eyes are not shaded, but like everything else is? That's every female character ever written? No! A bunch of female characters are purely flawless paragons of virtue who are always right even when they're wrong. That's pretty standard female writing from female writers. Either that or their flaw is that they're fucking boring and uninteresting and like the story happens to them as a form of wish fulfillment. Story about a person who lashed out everything for a minor inconvenience? No. No, it is about a woman who makes bad decisions as like a lifestyle choice instead of a one-off. No clones with like 40% of all fiction. What the fuck kind of fiction are you reading that's so clone focused? Well, I guess you accidentally told on your own fetish. The bro only reads stuff with clones in it. Do I have to intentionally lose fights to get the I know I'm being raped good bad ending? No. No, a core focus of the entire thing is that it is dealing with the themes you would expect from that sort of thing. Sorry, Needles Kane, too late to backtrack now. You're the weird clone fetish guy. Rather, like, losing and dying to have something fanciful happen, you would expect to be, like, a thing, or have some sort of progress, or be, like, useful. No, this losing is just losing. Like, rather than go for all the convenient, oh, you got hit in the head and knocked out and wake up later. Because of the strong focus on medical realism, you wake up and now you have permanent brain damage. Like, this isn't some convenient story where things just work out. The whole point of this is, like, if the actual experiences are themselves actually kind of fucking horrible, and I want to strip away the glamour from such things. Because it turns out violence hurts. Like, being in a fight is dangerous, and you might get, like, stabbed, and, like, getting stabbed doesn't ever actually heal. Like, the injuries just stay there forever. Like, sure, you stop bleeding at some point, the injuries don't go away. And that's, like, the core thing of it. Not that violence is, you know, it's not a violence bad story. It's a violence extremely dangerous, use meticulously story. The comment of a realism-focused style? Absolutely a realism-focused style. Enemies don't even have hit points. Rather, the way I've currently set it up is that rather than even, like, selecting a target, what you do is you select a pixel on screen, which corresponds to... Actually, I could probably just show this. Am I making a Riona game? No. I mean, I'm certainly some people are gonna jerk off to it, like some people jerked off to Fear and Hunger. But this isn't, like, sexy violence. This is just, oh wow, bleeding out is kind of horrible and painful and, like, lonely. Would it be under SP enemies or just enemies? Just enemies, okay. So here's the actual sprite for the Carionet, right? And what gets overlaid on top of it invisibly is this. This represents the actual individual distinct hitboxes on the enemy sprite from when you pick it to do something. So, you know, if you swing a blunt object at the pink, you're going to deal damage to the arms. And this is more likely to result in, like, arm injuries that prevent them from using their arms. And if you swing at the blue, yes, the joints have a hitbox, and although it's kind of hard to tell, the individual eyes also have a hitbox. And yeah, you can theoretically disable an arm by swinging into it really hard, but you're gonna have consistency with it if you manage to reliably hit the joints. What eyes? They're just holes? Yeah, I know. That's fine though, don't worry about it. Yeah, on second thought, I really should redo the green thing, because right now you can hit the spine and cause bleeding. Really, that should just be its own thing that's bleeding immune. Well, things to patch in later. But yeah, that's pretty much how the core combat works. You aren't actually, like, picking, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna attack his arm and explode his arm off. You pick a weapon, you pick a style of using the weapon, and then you pick an individual part of the sprite to attack. What would be the best to hit? Depends on what you have equipped. I hit one arm, the other arm is also hurt? Yes. Well, I could do individual arm tracking, a generic, his arm is disabled is good enough. But yeah, it's a neat little system I came up with. I think it'll be fun. Oh, I should ask something. So I'm gonna have to, like, so Zangband being approximately pre-Cambrian in its release date doesn't come with music by default. And I've got, like, a couple of hours, so if I got into the thing, that's adorable as Avatar. How many hours are gonna be in the finished game? Probably about a dozen. Maybe 18, including, like, the unique fights against, like, party members. But for the most part, the purpose of combat is as a punishment for failing to run. Oh no, that's the thing, Asama. There is a gun. There absolutely is a gun in the game. You could even find it in the starting area if you got really lucky. I have committed to a name. I'm not willing to share it yet. You'll get the name drop when I drop the demo in like 2 years. But the thing about hitting it in the head with a gun, guns aren't actually a good weapon in this game. Like, you can disable people with them, but they only deal a small amount of blunt damage. So... like, they're very intimidating. They raise your dread stat a lot, which makes enemies more likely to avoid you to begin with. This is realistic. Guns don't kill people. Bullets out of a gun kill people. You aren't going to be able to find bullets. Guns are there, bullets aren't. You're going to have to use it as a melee weapon. It's an intimidation tool and a melee weapon. It doesn't deal damage worth a shit. You have pistol whip as your option. You know what's better for killing people with blunt damage? A hammer. So guns definitely exist. And they're actually a really strong weapon because they make enemies not choose to fight you. But when it comes to actual melee, they are bad. They're not the worst. I think the cooking pot is currently the worst. You can't deal damage worth a shit with that thing. Not that there's actually like hit points, but you know what I mean. That's fucking hilarious, right? And there's no like scripted gun drop. It's just like a really random low odds drop you might get from anything. So just like imagine your excitement when after like an hour of struggling along with like kitchen knife and scissors and broken rebar and claw hammer and board with a nail in it, you suddenly find you found a pistol. It seems to be in a relatively good shape. And then you have it, and there's no ammo anywhere, ever, and you just have a pistol. And all of your animations are you using it to pistol whip. What weapon is the best? None of the ones the main character can equip. The romance targets get like actual good weapons, and they don't share. Partially because like the first one hasn't fused to his hand. But that's for later, that's for later. So no masked weirdo is going to follow you around and sell you bullets? Nope. Now, if there was a masked weirdo with bullets, he would use them on you to take your stuff, because what the fuck good is money going to do in a situation like that? Like, what the heck was that book called? It was written by someone who survived the, oh, what was it? Serbian? Croatian? Like a total collapse in like the 80s where everything went to shit over in the Balkans? Baltics? I was getting those two confused. Balkans, right? And like the most viable currency was simply bullets. And if you did not have bullets, you didn't have anything because people would just rob you with their bullets. So if there's someone who has bullets in a setting like that, he's not going to sell them. He's going to use them on you to take your shit. And yes, the MC in terms of actually killing things is going to be almost universally dependent on teammates, which is why the good end requires not having any of them. Because you're gonna not really be able to beat combat. Good luck beating the game without combat. Anywho, I want to get Zangband. I've done my usual half-hour rambling. Let's ban some Zangs. Will I be able to do a pacifist run? Yes, sort of. What kind of teammates? Monster friends? Basically, yeah. Like, imagine if Pyramid Head could talk and you've got a pretty good idea of what you're dealing with here. Like, Pyramid Head could talk and you could romance him. But he isn't, like, interested in actually protecting you. He's only using you to get, like, his own things that he wants. and every single relationship is fundamentally transactional and dysfunctional. And that's like the core thematics of the game. Anyway, Zangband 2.7.5. Copyright 1985, Robert L. Konoke, and 1989, James E. Wilson, made by Mr. Topi Yelenin, who sounds exceptionally Finnish now that I'm thinking about it. This is probably a Finnish game. That's why it's weird and autistic. Would it possibly get the good end with a save editor? So funny you bring that up, Hasamatari806. One of the first things I realized when working with RPG Maker MV is that because it's a web browser, you can actually store information in local and roaming. Like, RPG Maker typically only stores data in the save folder, but there's nothing stopping me from writing it to other places as records of things that you've done. And therefore, I would be able to detect save editing. This is actually going to be something relatively early on where, the difference between local and roaming? Fuck if I know. Where, even if you delete your saves and uninstall the game, it will still have persistent data. And this'll be fun. This'll be great. There'll simply be events that you cannot undo ever. In fact, one of the really fun things I can do is actually use Steam achievements as a form of data. Like, the various Steam integration plugins have the ability to both read and write to Steam achievements, which means that I could write an achievement to your Steam profile, and now it's just there. And as long as that achievement is there, the decision you made relating to that achievement will always be that way. So, get fucked. I'm going to be using Steam servers to hold non-editable copies of the decisions you've made. It'll be great. Anyway, I should slap on some schwanky beats. Let's try Wizardry 1. Audio balance good? Looks good to me. Is this even legible on screen with how tiny it is? Ah, who cares? You don't need graphics. Where we're going, you don't need eyes to see. So, you can't actually see this, but north of the window is File, Window, Options, and Help. So I actually have to hit File, New to start a new file. And I guess I'll read this out. This is probably super tiny on stream. Please select your character from the menu below. Use the movement keys to scroll the menu. Enter to select the current menu item. Asterisk for a random menu item. Escape to restart the character selection. Equals for the birth options. Question mark for help. And Control X to quit. Can I increase my stats? You could, theoretically. But stats don't work that way in this. Like, there's no... Okay, so, like, I have a script set in specifically that sets the main character's attack to 0 by default. And increasing your stats isn't actually going to matter much because of the way I've set them set up. Like, base stats do almost nothing for the main character. Equipment matters, though. Equipment is red. So theoretically, if you opened up the game and rewrote the way equipment worked, yes, you could do that. That's not going to be as easy as you might think, though. Anyway, for obvious choices, I'm going to be picking a male. HP is a non-essential. HP is essential, but you can't edit it because the way it's set up is that it's always a fraction of 100%. So even if you set it to 1,000, it just means you take 10 times the damage. What's this game? Zangband. Anyway, as you can see, we've got 26 plus 5, so 31 character races here. From Amberite to Zombie. Arranged alphabetically. So I could play a barbarian or like a beastman. What the hell even is a beastman? I don't think I've ever played as a beastman. Lowered charisma, lowered mental stats and dexterity, boosted strength and constitution. Do you have anything else that's useful? Scanning. Okay. Half Titan, Cyclops, Yeek, Klaxon, Mind Flayer, Imp, Golem, Skeleton, Vampire, Warrior. No, wait. Beastman, blasphemous abomination produced by chaos. Not an independent race, but a humanoid creature that's been mutated. Accustomed to chaos, they are untroubled by confusion and sound damage. Low risk can have an effect on them. High compatibility with mutations. Okay, interesting. So if you like gambling, be a Chaos Beastman. Anyway, yeah, obviously the only choice for the stream is going to be Skeleton. And I want you to take a good, nice, long look at what we get for stats. Plus nothing to strength, -2 intelligence and wisdom, plus nothing to dexterity, +1 to constitution, -4 to charisma. You might notice that we only have 1 positive modifier and some huge penalties. And you'll probably think, oh, that means he doesn't have to worry about, like, food or whatever. No. No, skeletons still need to eat, but because they don't have a digestive system, they can't eat. I don't consider them a particularly strong race overall. You'll see, docking object, you'll comprehend. So, we got a bunch of races, or classes here. Warrior, Mage, Priest, Rogue, the classic 4. Then you have Ranger, which is like a nature mage meets rogue meets warrior. You got Paladin, which is a classic like warrior priest. You got Warrior Mage, the classic, you know, spellblade. Chaos Warrior, which is like what? Monk, which I think is like just bad. Minecrafter, which is gimmicky. And High Mage. You start, pretty much Needles Gang, you need to figure out magical ways to satiate yourself and sustain yourself. You cannot use mundane methods of eating. You also can't drink potions properly. Like, the effects take hold when you pour them on yourself, but they also take hold on everything around you. Yeah, high mages are like mages, but bad, honestly. Anyway, the obvious choice is priest, right? Like, soul eating? Kind of. Like, skeleton priest, that's just literally me, right? So you have to pick a main domain. Naturally, I'm picking life. Because, you know, I'm a good guy. How high are the mages? I'd say about yay. So after being a life priest, we get 1 of 5 subdomains to pick. Sorcery, Nature, Chaos, Trump, and Arcane. Trump is like summoning and teleportation. Sort of like Conjuration in D&D. Chaos is what I'm gonna go for. Nature is very much like Chaos, but slightly more defensive. Sorcery and Arcane. One of them is sort of like a general, like, tool use type thing. And the other one is like a really cheap and crappy version of that. Chaos is mostly for damage dealing, though. So we're gonna go for life for healing and chaos for damage. I don't think I give a shit about intelligence. 100 for whiz, don't give a about that. 100 for that, don't give a shit about that. So it's going to roll 1,000 times. We can start with a 17 wisdom and a 17 con. We're bad at fighting, we're bad at bows, our saving throw. Okay, yeah, that's a fun one. Hello, Video Game 1980s, and welcome to, wow, this will be right up your alley going by that username. You only start with 2 SP, good god. Average damage around, 2. I mean, it's a fork of Zangband. This game had copyright like 1983 on screen. 466 gold is certainly an amount. I think this is fine. Like, I'd like to have more spell points, but I can live on 2. Yeah, the weird thing about Zangband is that saving throws are all wisdom based. How bad is a DPS of 2? Pretty much the lowest possible. For blows a round of 2. Like, I think a mage can do average damage a round of 1, whereas I think the average warrior starts off with like 20 or 30. Jones. Oh right, this is a suicide button in the menu. Ha! Okay, G, capital G to gain spells. What do we start off? Oh. Okay. I see. I was hoping to be able to browse and select one, which is what you do with mages. But priests actually randomly gain a spell from their available books. Which, that's not great. We don't really have a way to deal damage yet. Like, I would have liked to start with Magic Missile. Just cure late wounds. No, it hurts. It heals. It heals. It's fine. Okay, supply store. Do I have? I already have 7 wooden torches and a mace. A mace does 2d4. Shit, what's the equip command? Zangband commands. Original controls. Is it where? Okay, it's W for wear wield equipment. Wield a mace. Let's see, what's a 0? Warrior Hall. A War Hammer isn't a substantial upgrade, is it? 3d3 versus 2d4? Yeah, meal the ways. Banding pets, go find some pets. I'm pretty sure I get mind control spells at some point. Let's see, look at what we got. I guess I will... And cloaks are basically just free AC. Do not want gloves yet, because it will interfere with spell casting, although I can't really cast spells much to begin with. Boots are good. Shield. And if we look at our inventory and our equipment, so we don't have a helmet, we don't want gloves, we don't have a light source, but we can like do that later. We don't have any rings, that's fine. So we really want a helmet. Friggin'. Aha! Okay. So you can see item E there, costing 27 and weighing half a pound, is a scroll of satisfying hunger. Those will, in fact, be useful. I don't think the longbow's gonna do much for us. Those are what we're gonna need to do to eat, because we do have food. We do need to eat. 6. Okay, so Nah. Scrolls are consumables. You can learn the spell later, though. Oh man, a Rod of Lightning Bolts would be amazing to get early on. There's no way you can afford it. Rods of Probing, Trap Location. Staff of Enlightenment. As much as like information, I don't really think you should worry about it. 6 is like your home, right? No. An actual temple, okay. Ring of Protection. Oh, if only we had the money. What do I have for... I wanna were-wield that. What do I have for equipment, though? I have hard leather boots. Those are hard leather boots. These aren't like metal boots. Sorry, what the hell is D? It appears to just be a statue with no... It's not a magic figurine. It's just we can buy a wooden statue and put it in our house, potentially. What is that? Okay, beggar. Can I kill him? Yes, but not and get XP. So, by moving into a door, we can attempt to unlock it, and I'm trying to unlock the gate of the starting town. Oh, I probably can't see shit. Light? Wait. There we go. Failed to unlock the door, begs me for money. Huh. I thought I would get more XP from unlocking the door, but I guess not. Well, not much we can really do at this point except begin our journey. Now, looking around, a rodent skeleton, a sleeping snake, Kappa, a pillar. Okay, gosh. Let me actually pull up the web page from archive.org. Zangband commands. But I can control F sneak on it. I thought there was a stealth button. Eat fuel, gain. Huh. No, looking at this, it appears to be no specific stealth option. Thought there was. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, 2 misses on the snake. Okay, so... getting a shield bash. Right, 1 more hit. Please. Okay. We have 3 XP now. What's the character sheet button? Rest. Tunnel, bonus power. Bonus power. Oh, yeah, I have a bonus power. So this is one of the racial bonuses of skeletons. You have the ability to restore. If you're suffering from XP loss, you can just pass level 30, decide that, no, I'm not. Fuck you talking about. It's very convenient. Shit, what command was he even looking for? Oh, right, character sheet. Equipment list, inventory list. Tap a rod. See, character description. There we go. $16 XP to advance. Open door to the north. For money, skeleton. Don't care about rodent skeleton. Okay, unlocking the door got us 1 XP, because we are in a dungeon. Trouble. I could potentially do that, though I don't think I have strength to do it meaningfully yet. Okay, we've got a premonition about the level. Reasonably safe means that it's appropriate for my, my current character level. Okay, got it. I see an eye. Clear icky things. Finish it. Both of those. Icky thing woke up. Clear icky thing. 1 hit, 1 kill, baby. Let's go. Yeah, got another snake that's awake. I'm gonna pause 1 turn, 2 turns. Oh wow, kill him in 1 good roll, alright. When did this game originally went on? Yeah, it was just personal computers. In an age before graph. I have to have missed a secret door somewhere, right? Going to search mode. Well, I don't want to go more than 1 level deep. I'm just gonna go up and down. Soldier ants. Quite a key thing. Well, I can cast a healing spell. Alright, got 2 things awake at once. That's less than ideal. I'm gonna fight on the stairs. I'm coming to me. Soldier ant is running. Okay, the shield bash confused it. And I've killed it, alright. Okay, we're all probably like 1 murder. Hey, there we go. The fuck is that green? Blubbering icky thing. Browse books. We can learn magic missile now. So let us gain a spell from the Book of Chaos Magic. Excellent. There are more modern remake. That's funny. All right. So I'm actually gonna cast magic missile now. Yes, because casting new spells gets you a bunch of experience points. Also gonna cure light wounds to gain even more experience points. I'm just gonna rest. And now I have decent information on it. 3d4 with a 70% chance to fail. That's not bad. It also has like a level ×2 chance to beam instead of bolt, which means I would hit everything in a line. Blubbering icky thing, small kobold. I went to go for the kobold. Target. Cries out in pain. So it's probably coming towards me. Means if I cast, go to M to magic, B for book, A for magic missile, fail to get the prayer off. Consumed my MP, but it's fine. Okay, we can bully the kobold safely. Oh, flask of oil, I'll take that. How did the snake not wake up when I'm that loud? Okay, he hit me, that's bad. Dying? Alright, okay, cool. I stomped right by it and, like, oh, music's over. Yeah, you guys should send, like, recommendations for, like, NES-style RPG soundtracks. Okay. How did I miss somebody was sleeping? Dang it! I've been stunned. I do not want to die yet. Can I close the door? I can. So I closed the door because I'm pretty sure snakes can't open doors. Oh, I'm out of damn it, spell failed. How is this guy dodging so dang good? There we go. Fuck. Alright. What do we got up ahead? Oh yeah, there's a command to automatically go down the hallway, which is just like dot R. Newts. And a couple of icky things. Get dead in one hit, let's go. Kill the icky thing with a mace. What is this? Wooden torch? That's potentially cursed. But I can burn it as fuel. Pick up a cloak. Yes. Might be cursed, might be normal. No way to tell, because I don't have identify. Oh, kobold. Wow. Dude lost half his health in one go and didn't panic. Hell yeah, alright. Trap destruction is an option in chaos. But if we go for magic, I could learn remove fear, bless, detect evil, cure light wounds. Oh wait, I could learn call light. Call light's potentially useful. Hide out when you're hungry. In the bottom right, a big thing appears that says you are hungry. Not here yet. Call light is probably the most useful thing here. So I am going to gain remove fear, unfortunately. Which is not great, because if you're panicked, you can still cast spells, and I'm mostly a caster. Alright, I want to rest, but this place is awfully exposed. I'm just gonna close all these doors and rest. I'm gonna try to remove fear, because that's a free 15 hit experience points. I don't think I'm ever gonna use it, because like, when the fuck am I ever afraid? I'm a skeleton, I spook others, not the other way around. Oh, you can just dig through the... Okay. Control direction is dig rubble. Yeah, I mean, I'm guaranteed to learn it eventually. My wisdom was higher. Oh, I'll be able to learn more spells per level, and it'll eventually... It's like retroactive, so when you get a wisdom boost... I'll be able to get like a lot of spells all of a sudden. It'll be fine. But I'm not exactly playing a class with an innate wisdom bonus, so I'm always going to be a little bit spells choice starved. Medicine, sure, I can sell that. Excuse me? Trees, you say? Trees. In a dungeon? Why are there trees in a dungeon? I can just close that for now. Oh, icky thing. Dude, die already. Thing. Oh wait, what did it drop? A green potion! Who likes gambling? Money? Flask of oil, yeah, it's useful. There might be something underneath the rubble. Oh, there's some Mickey things coming at me. Where'd the green one go? Oh, there's some slime underneath the rubble. That's it. Usually weird biome stuff like that is an indicator that something screwy is happening. Yeah, there's a newt. Well, nothing I can't handle so far. God, I wish I had a better light. Okay. Now, if you look, because we went up a level, fail rate from magic missile went from 70 to 14, which makes it more reliable. Eventually, it'll drop down to 0. Kobold coming from behind. Beat his ass. Maybe get our ass beat, actually. You have Cure Light Wounds. That'll help. Dagger? Sure. We can throw those at people. Green jelly. Oh, those can't move, can they? Also, they have a shitload of hit points. So if I rest... I can... Okay, so I managed to take off 40% with my entire MP, and if I rest to get my MP back... Okay, yeah, we can actually kill this guy in total safety. So these things are acidic and can actually just, like, annihilate your stats if you let them hit you too much. That much I do remember, because fuck these things. Okay. Alright, what do we got for choices here? So, Flash of Light is pretty good. Yeah, it's the Gaming in the Clinton Years song. Or we could learn one of Detect Evil, Bless, and Detect Traps, or Call Light. Versus learning either Flash of Light or Trap Door Destruction. Call Light and Flash of Light do the same thing, I'm pretty sure. Trap Destruction will be very useful, like, later? I'm gonna see what I got from A. Detect Traps. Pretty good, it's pretty good. Yeah, there's a dead end behind a door. Oh, okay, there we go. I knew that had to be a secret door, so I searched a bunch. What is that? Large white snake. Those things have just been scary so far. Kill with magic. Oh, wait, hold on. That magic is still doing the normal amount of damage. What the hell is that? Quartz vein with treasure. Ooh. That's useful. Also, yes, Needles Kane. The answer is there is an ending. It is at floor 100 of a dungeon. However, town dungeons only go down to around like 50 or like. Ah, what the shit? Is he gonna fall straight to my space? Yes, and he's faster than me. We might be dead. Wait. Oh, he left. Close? Okay. Okay, and that dog is bad fucking news. It gets a lot of attacks and it's a lot of fast. But it backed off after I magic missiled it and was able to close the door, and it doesn't have the hands to open a door. This? Set off a flashing rune. Set off a flashing rune. Set off a flashing rune. Disarm the flashing rune. Well, I was doing something. I don't know what. Might have just alerted nearby enemies. But womp womp, walk into a trap. Alright. And there's the dog. we go. That was a unique. It was worth a lot of experience points. Okay, so at level 5, you can potentially learn Touch of Confusion, which is eh. Really though, if you can get to level 7 and get Satisfy Hunger, we don't have to worry about food ever again. So... Call Light, that's fine. Detect Traps and Secret Doors. Wow! Detect Traps and Secret Doors? This is 4 mana. Okay, well now I know where a bunch of doors are, as well as stairs. Call Light. M-A-E. M-A-E. There we go. Got a bunch of XP from that. My icky thing. I've got MP. I may as well just blow up the snake with magic. Right. Can I, like, actually dig through this? What the hell is the command for dig? I don't care anymore. Wooden torch. We're gonna fuel with the one on the ground. Another cloak. Hello, Linguini 2004. Yes! It's the unwatchable fucking cobalt. I am much less scared of basically anything. I love wait, aha! And we annihilate it with magic missile. Oh wait, hold on. Options, graphics. Oh no. Is there a way to like turn on animations? Hold on. There's a way to turn on spell animations. I remember that. User preference files. Let's see. User preferences. Underneath that, interface options. First XP display. Display options? Oh yeah, I do want to point out that use color if possible is just like an option. This was not necessarily programmed for like monitors that could display colors. Like that's how old this is. Oh yeah, also centering on the player is extremely slow, but like we have a modern PC, so we're gonna do. Going to try a Sprite Rogue. You're like gonna make a roguelike where you play as like a bottle of Sprite or what? Oh, like an animation option? Automatically note important events. What? Sure, base delay factor. Huh. I don't know, I thought there was a way to get a more detailed, like, hold on, let me try. Oh, there we go! I just increased the base delay from 0. So now you can actually see the magic missiles flying. Like, you saw that. If you looked in a real close, you might have seen, like, a gray line move a couple of tiles and then turn into an asterisk. Absolutely breathtaking and cutting edge. You know what? This is probably a hallway. I can just keep blasting. Breathtaking cutting edge graphical effects allowing me to range find hallways by casting a spell down them. Brilliant next gen stuff. And let's just leave back over there. Fuck off, Kobold. Fuck off, Kobold. Alright, just a couple of shit-ass icky things. Red fleckled potion. Yeah, we'll take that. A couple of snakes. I only need, like, a little bit of XP. Let's fire some magic missiles at it. Oh, I'm probably not getting XP from these things anymore. I'm too high level. Or I'm getting half an XP from it. I have to go into deeper dungeons. Why can't all these programs feature into a shattered pixel dungeon? Because this is a game copyright like 1989. All right, let's try Dragon Quest NES OST. Sure, we can go with this one. Oh, friggin' Invidious is being a bitch about this. Oh, there we go. Man, I've heard this before, but I've never heard the original. Like, I know this theme, but not because I've played the games. Oh, see, hunger in the bottom left. So we're gonna read a scroll of Satisfy Hunger. And now we're full on the bottom left. Finished it legit on NES. That sounds horrible. Okay, and now we can see what's visible so far of the world map. You might notice that this world map is kind of gigantic. Do we have to explore all of it? We just have to get to level 100. I'm gonna sell all my food. It's not worth a whole lot. Like, what else am I gonna bother with? Flasks of oil, I'll probably use those when I wait, does this guy sell, Ooh, I get a brass lantern. Hell yes, I would like a brass lantern. Means I can probably sell my torches. I'll keep one, just in case. This is the NES, and thinking on it, it's probably worth buying some flasks, but I'm gonna sell my cloak, which is probably damaged. Sell this other cloak. Sell this dagger. Alright, nothing was cursed, it was all just normal. Ooh, a ring of reaction. I'd love one of those. Should I sell all the potions? I'm gonna just drink the potions. Did nothing. Did nothing. Well, I've got no idea what those potions did. What's this town folk? Mean-looking moistenaries. Looking like it's causing problems for me. Invisible. Metal caps, 25% off. I will be taking a metal cap 25% off. I will take that +1. Oh, a scroll of identify true. Ain't that something? Nothing useful there yet. Equipment-wise, I still don't have any like amulets or whatnot. I really want that ring of free action, but I can't possibly afford it. Hey, whatever. We'll try delving past floor 1. Maybe we'll get something more exciting there. I mean, I've got, like, levels. In fact, I have detect traps and secret doors, so I can figure out where the down path is, and it's over there. So you. Flashing rune. Hey, perfect. Whoops. Don't want to learn Flash of Light. Well, whatever. Gonna get it eventually. Could have gotten Cure Medium Wounds or Bless. I technically wouldn't have done much. Whatever. Spell. Flash of Light. Got me a nice fresh 20. Oh, what's that to myself? A blue H. A Zog. So I'm repeatedly closing the door, and he is repeatedly opening the door on his turn, which lets me stall infinitely to get my mana back for Magic Missile. Oh yeah, you can press R when looking to get a description of stuff. I forgot about that. You can recall them. Ruling insectoid aliens with disgusting habits. Gotcha. Got it. Blind shot down the hallway, took care of it. Feels like there should be a trap north. There isn't a trap north. Whatever, gives murder the random ant. More forest. What a weird trait for the starting dungeon to have. Oh, there has to be something here, right? No? Well then. Ooh, I know this song. I've heard it before. I'm pretty sure I had Dragon Warrior the Nest at one point, I just didn't like it because it was boring as fuck. And I also had Final Fantasy VI around the same time, so... Getting further and further from the goal of that staircase. Never, that ant's not even worth the XP. Bitch! Healing ass door. Yeah, that's the what we're after now. Down! Yeah, I mean, from what I remember from someone who actually played it all the way through and enjoyed it, like what you do is you grind for like 10 hours and then you do one thing to unlock a new spot where you can grind for another 10 hours. And my honest opinion was like, wow. Grinding in video games is very boring and I hate it. An opinion that has not changed to this day. But I will never play that Shin Megami Tensei game because, like, why would I want to play a grinding game? Okay. We're in potentially incredible danger. Resolved it. So that W that we found was a worm mask, or worm mass. Those things have a random chance to split into 2 creatures at the end of any given turn. There isn't an upward limit on that. It is entirely possible it would have just flooded the entire dungeon, and I would have died in an avalanche of worms. That chicken nugget looking thing over there. Yellow mushroom patch. Apparently that's a hostel as well? Well, it's dead now. Oh, there's your door there, yep. A lot of doors, not so much stairs. Hell are you? Leather gloves? Well, I'm not gonna use them. And if they're this shallow in the dungeon, they're probably damaged or cursed. Oh, come on, there's obviously a secret door here. What do you mean there's no secret door there? It's just... fine. Another green worm mass. Hopefully was just by itself and it spawned in sleeping? Fuck, man. Like, these things are so dangerous, you have no idea. That's probably just a straight shot to there. Alright, well, we're out of trap detection range, so I may as well cast... check traps and secret doors. An up staircase, right? Yeah. The hell is the down? Take the coppers. Hey, the Dayflower, this is Zangband. Like, the third, I think it's either the third or second roguelike ever made, genuinely. Like, you had Rogue, then you had Umoira, and then you have this, which is a spin-off of Umoira. Like, this is one of the earliest video games. Like, if I go into user interface options, there's, where is it? Here? I think it's display options. Yeah, there we go. Option D, use colors if possible. This game was designed and programmed before you could reliably expect a computer monitor to be able to display color. Not like 256 colors or whatever. This predates having colored monitors. Like 40 years old at this point. This is some real man gaming. Gray mold. There's loads of nasty statuary and stuff too. And we'll just magic missile these bitches. Magic missile stronger now? Yeah, magic missile upgraded to 44. An entire die stronger. 2.5 higher damage on average. Fantastique. Sure, I'll take a slip. Down staircase! Let's go. Blast on the magic. Ooh. A bulky guy, ain't he? Oh man, I know this song. I've heard so many remixes of it. Here about torches. Ooh, H, what are you, a Zog? You're a Zog. I would open out of the method of resolve. Because the last time I blasted it down a hallway knowing where its position would have to be. Okay, a reasonably safe level. Good to know, good to know. Hold on. This is a perfect... Okay, Flash of Light if I cast it through Chaos is 3 mana. If I cast it through Life, it's also 3 mana. Yeah, it permanently lights up an area in an AoE, which is very useful if I encounter large dark rooms like that. Incredibly potent to have that on your hand. This looks like a secret door area. We search a bunch more. Search. I guess it's not. Wait, I have a fucking spell for this. I'm an idiot. Big traps and secret doors. No secret doors here. Down staircases anyway. I don't like large empty rooms. Oh, a greater hell beast. So that you probably can't see, let me get that out of there, represents a greater demon. Lowercase u represents lesser demons like imp. Greater demons are stuff like cyber demons or barons of hell or like balrogs. Greater you, like this, or you know, in this case, a greater hell beast. Unholy abomination will crush you, flee while you can, moves quickly. So let's do that. Let's quietly insect swarm. Move on. I do not have enough mana for that. Attempting to force it has a chance of like blowing myself up, basically. Damage your stats. Wow, really? There's no down staircases down there. Can't you rip and tear? I'm level 6, bro. I haven't even mastered a spell book yet. Or prayer book, I guess. Also, those things have like insane HP regen and evasion. And because it's so fast, I would probably want to magic missile it from a distance. Like a good place to cast. There's a down staircase. But I'm gonna just quietly move on. That's an ominous sight. Yup, that's an ominous sight. This is an open level. There's gonna be no light. Oh, wait. Oh! So, the dark blue tildes you see here, right? Those represent deep water, where you start drowning if you go in them because you're underwater. Skeletons don't need to breathe. So this is actually totally fine, and I can use this to cheese out a lot of enemies. I have a massive home field advantage here. I'm just gonna have to spend a lot of FP lighting the place up. Oh yeah, Call Light creates permanent lights, by the way, which is very convenient. Gray icky things can swim too, apparently. Oh, and I get a level. There's a chance of getting Satisfy Hunger, which I really want. Also, Mana Burst is level 10. That's like the thing that I would care about, so... Hell yeah, Turtle Sages. No wonder you've got a sage if you're that fucking old. Wait, I can learn 2 new prayers. Satisfy Hunger, let's go! I guess Bless would be a good thing to shoot for? Detect Evil? Alright. Yeah, so I could actually just go over to this drowning area and just like take a nap and no one's going to bother me because they'd have to swim. They'd have to be aquatic. All light over there. I like going. I That'll probably wait. Oh, didn't? Yeah, I woke up the kobold. Yeah, so one of those fun little, like, logical interactions. Haha, kobolds trying to can't swim. Is that, using call light to generate a bunch of light tends to wake up anything caught in the light. There. Eat. And I think that's delightful. That's like, that's high effort. That's soul. That's a fucking kobold. What are you even doing here, buddy? Like, I am so out of depth for that guy. What do we got in here? Nothing useful. Oh, the ant does have a path across shallow water to me. Well, whatever. Oh, another light. Okay, yeah, I should really look forward to water dungeons. They're really good for me. I don't drown, 'cause am skeleton. Bat. Worm masses. Oh, it's duplicating. Oh, this one's getting away. Okay, okay. Okay, I killed them. Ellen would probably hit me like crack, if I'm being honest. Like, I just go nuts for it. I know me. Ellen is the sort of thing that's so unbelievably up my alley, you can't even imagine it. Room with some pillars in it. Okay. Super spooky. Just lights, just lights, just lights. What's in here? Nothing! Look at the map. You haven't explored the top right, but honestly the drops here have been shit, so I'm just gonna move on. I should detect traps. Also, I have two spells that I never actually used, like Detect Evil and Satisfy Hunger. Do not cast that. I don't have the mana for it. Okay, cool. I now never have to worry about food ever again. Oh, it's a white jelly. But I don't have to actually get into melee range with them. I mean, bolts are worth money, I guess. I wish I had a scroll of Word of Recall. I don't think I saw any of those in stores. Oh, you wish, Woozle. Not only does it massively increase the spell failure rate, it has disastrous effects even if you do cast it correctly. Like, we're talking permanent damage to your maximum spell points, permanent damage to your, like, casting stat, fucking potentially damage to your hit points, maximum hit points. Can cause confusion, can cause stun, can cause paralysis, can cause random mutations, small chance of simply killing you outright. Okay, this is not an open dungeon floor. This is simply a dungeon river. Yes, risk with barely any reward. It's something you almost never ever want to do. There have in fact been situations where doing such a thing wound up working out. Hello, turns out those set of leather gloves I've been carrying around, I just noticed that they're listed as good. that means they're either +1 or gloves of... What the hell kind of dungeon is this? Blast it with magic. Two enemies in the second room, and they're both rivers. Why? Like something I'm missing here? Ah, secret door. Into another river! Kill him. Fine, one more. The damage roll. I mean, I guess we're in a kind of water temple-ish type area. Icky things. Whoa, you're fast-moving. Fast-moving centipedes scare me. Perish. Not much of the way of items here either. Melee weapons deal a lot more damage. A lot more damage. Do you need a magnifying glass to play this game? Probably. Alright. Attack traps. I've got a good idea of the dungeon layout from that. Giant black ant. That's actually worth a chunk of XP. Another pool of shallow water. This really is a water-themed dungeon, ain't it? Pillars. Away with you. Perish. Wooden torch of warmth. Yes, those sell. Those sell for money. Another river! Good God! This is just a water dungeon. The starting dungeon is a water dungeon. This would really suck if we weren't a skeleton. I want to disarm this rune for experience. What kind of rune even is this? Faded rune. Yay! I did the thing. Oh, Jesus! Where the hell did all my hit points go? How did the Zog deal that much damage? Fuck. The Zog is scary. And hello, Cornish Game Nights. Welcome to a game that is unwatchable for you guys that I'm playing anyway because I want to play it. Wait, didn't I kill this guy? I killed that guy. That was Farmer Mackett's dog. I still can't learn Mana Burst. Trap Destruction ain't useful. Touch of Confusion certainly exists. Cure Medium Wounds or Bless? I don't think I'm really gonna use Bless. Cure Medium Wounds will be useful eventually, but like, I don't have enough SP to be able to reliably dump that into healing. So I guess my best bet would be to learn Touch of Confusion for now to make Mana Burst more likely to be a thing that I can gain later. Because Mana Burst is genuinely fantastic. Non-elemental blast to damage. And like a grid that a size of a radius that scales with level. Is this Dwarf Fortress? This is Zangband. 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 It is the like second roguelike ever. Just ever. Like, you had Rogue, you had Moira, then you had Zangband. That's how old this is. The copyright screen has like 1986 on it. That's a capital G. Green Glutton Ghost. Oh, he woke up. I want to engage you from maximum range. Okay. Take you into the dungeon, shift the notes for every single subsequent dungeon. I have no idea. It might just be a thing in game. If you want, I can skip to, oh yeah, Underworld level 5, 6, 7. So, you know what? Fuck it. Dragon Warrior 2 NAS OST is what we're going with. There we go. This game is in color. Look, the water is like 2 shades of blue, designed for a 16 color monitor. It was the latest and greatest of technology at the time, because this game has, hell's an N, Rat Naga. The Naga woke up, so my plan to engage at maximum range, not quite working out. Wait, why are there a bunch of rats? It breeds explosively. Oh fuck, they're like worm masses. Got a flask of oil, it's all it dropped, fuck. Oh fuck, let's rest and head down on the floor. Still not really in danger. Like the Naga from Man Musu? Yeah, like what M's. Oh wait, I got such of confusion. And we'll cast that for the free XP. I would really like to get the second spell book for life, though. Oh, right, I should scry. Oddly empty result. The hell is that? Blue ooze. I don't know what its deal is, but it dies to Magic Missile. Magic Missile is the greatest of all time. Okay, I guess we have a clear line of sight with no enemies over there. Why are there even icky things this level? You're not even worth oh wait, hold on, what did you drop? Bronze wand. Okay. Guess I would like a flask of oil. What do I have? I should probably fuel. Yeah, there we go. Richard Town LE. So that's the neat part. You don't. If you run away from the explosive breeder, you're fucked. Find a way out. Yes, they take over the entire game world in just a couple of minutes. That's what they do. That's why I've been like, oh fuck, I gotta kill them now. Obviously there's a secret door here. Obviously there's a secret door here. No secret door here. You either need absolutely gigantic, like, late game AoEs, or, Alright, I should aim my wand at that guy and see what happens. Bronze Wand of Heal Monster. Fucking hell. Alright, well, now I know. Fuck. Bitch ass brown mole with its fucking confusing magic. If I browse book A, I feel like I had to head back up to the temple and like check if I can't get my hands on a second prayer book, honestly. So I think I will. I'm gonna head back up, and I'm also gonna answer Woozle's question about if the floors are persistent. What? Oh fuck, there was a barracuda in the water that just one-shot me. Womp womp! Welcome to Zangband, baby! You die instantly. I did not see that there was a barracuda there, because it was the same color as the water. Alright, well with that, I guess I'm going to go get some more tea. And, well, that's about how a run goes. Max level is like 50 or 100 or something, by the way. And welcome, Sun312772. And RIP to your streak. You had 2 chances! You could have caught the stream or watched the VOD 24 hours later to fix it, and you didn't. So you have no one to blame but yourself at that point. Unlike me, who was killed by reasons totally beyond my control and for completely unfair reasons. Anyway. Since our character's dead, we have to reopen the EXE, and then we can load a character. We load Jones, we can start over. We will keep our learned records, but I think the world will be regenerated. Skeleton Priest of Life and Chaos. 50-50. 100, 50, 100. Yes, talking object. If you die once, you start the entire game over. We don't have a 17 in Wiz, so we're gonna reroll. We don't have a 17 in Wiz, so we're gonna reroll. 17 in Wiz, 15 in Con. I'll take it. Bad strength, but decent charisma. Vulnerable to acid, immune to poison, resistant to shard, we can see invisible, we resist life drain, and we can't eat. Okay. So, new world entirely. Cannot learn anything from that, just to wait a level for magic missile. Gain detect evil. Pass detect evil for 5. Agent of the black market asleep. I'm just gonna re-roll the town. Mean lurking mercenary. I'm just gonna re-roll the town because these guys will just kill me. And now I'm gonna stop being so nice. And yes, if you die at all ever, that's it. Restart a new world. This is not like a roguelite where you unlock new things that are now more powerful. No. This is a bitch, get your ass in the game. You ain't allowed to make a single fuck up ever. Alright, the most important thing is a chaotic warhammer. Interesting. I'm gonna buy that hard leather armor, as crazy as it sounds. Because I'm no longer gonna play nice about this. You can press V to throw an item, press switch to go to that, and hit G, and throw your armor. And then you can actually repeat that action each time it throws a new item. And now there are a bunch of... I'm about to die from that cat. Because it makes a bunch of attacks per round. Then next step, I die? No, maybe not. Depending on how aggressive that cat is, and I'm dead. No. Okay. Now I can sell all the armor that I just duped. And now I have more money. And I'm gonna do that a bit, and I'm gonna buy better shit immediately. This is a glitch that was introduced as the latest thing, and then they never updated it ever again, and so it never got fixed. So now I can go get a bunch of duplicates of the... I should probably like wield a torch so I can actually see shit. I have no room, so I'm gonna have to sell them because they don't stack, unfortunately. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get a bunch of money really early on, and it's gonna be unfair and broken. But it's fine. Now that I have that much money, the most important thing in the shop right now is the Morning Star. I'm gonna go equip that Morgenstern, which is much better than my mace. And I'm gonna do the same thing again. Because I'm not gonna, this is me going all out. Also, apparently I don't actually have the strength to wield the Morning Star, unfortunately. That's gonna be an issue. Don't meet the prereqs. More importantly, I can sell them all and get a shitload of money to purchase a Chaos Warhammer. And I have no trouble with the Warhammer. But I do have trouble with the Morning Star. Maybe it's because it's all blood? Well, whatever. And with that, I can now throw the hammer and start duplicating a magic item. And sell those. Oh, it doesn't have any room for it. All right, who else wants some? You'll take them. Okay, so now I have a shitload of money. And to ethic the pugilist here will sell me a Rod of Light. Those are useful. Purchase Rod of Light. Purchase Ring of Sensing. Those are both very nice to have. And in terms of equipment, a hard studded leather is slightly better than my hard leather. Guess I'll get that, wield it, and wield my Bone Ring of Sensing, and sell that. I guess it's good enough for now. Hey, Professor J. Volt, the Abstoriensis. The old Twitch doesn't have a category. Yeah, this game is a bit on the old side, as you can tell from the fact that it doesn't have fucking graphics. It's fine, you don't need graphics. Scrolls of Blessing, Brass Lantern, let's just get that straight away. Wield it. Get 4 flasks of oil. Sell our torches. What does this guy buy? Nothing super important. Now, if we wander over yonder to the temple, absolutely jank shit. For fucking, alright, so if I go to my spellcasting, 15%, okay, so I could have actually gone this whole time, well, whatever. Magic wares doesn't have, only has the tier 1 books, which is annoying. Frost bolts is actually really good. Oh, would anyone buy a wand to heal monster? Guess I got a wand of fire bolts, why not? I've got the money for it. Well, I can also dupe a lot faster and more efficiently now, too. Yeah, this guy will take my bone ring for 62. Won't take my bone ring at all. Bone ring for 120. Probably best off selling to the temple. Yeah, gonna be selling to the temple. So, V slash to get equipment, throw that, hold N to duplicate, Being harassed by a beggar. Rings can stack a lot more efficiently. So I can actually, like, get a bunch of shit here. Then I can sell full stacks of these rings, copies of 99. Can't tell if he's taking my shit. I do have bone rings of sensing. 15. Bitch. Oh, he was taking all of my rings. Asshole. Fucking stealing my shit. Anyways, yeah, we died and had to start over. Got mauled by a barracuda. Alright, now I'm just gonna, like, so I've just been cheating, basically. Literal cheating, I'm exploiting a glitch. But now I have a shitload of money. Scrolls of teleportation, store case, whatever. Zap E. Oh, Rod of Light is a beam of light. I thought it was like a flash of light. I mean, it'll be good for lighting up hallways, I guess. Well, alright. Fuck it, I got the other rods of firebolts. I've got the cash for it. Alright, let's play recklessly. Aim, G, at you. Failed to use the one properly. Failed. Oh, got one. Oh, there's no targets currently. Aim, G, at you. Failed. Got one. The voice of Ecor booms out. Receive this modest gift from me. Oh, shit. Okay. Our deity did actual divine intervention to raise all of our stats +1 when we leveled up. That's extremely good. Now I know Magic Missile. That was just pure luck. Okay. And Ecor rewarded us with a servant, a black harpy. What the fuck kind of deity are we serving that gives us a bunch of shit for free? How remarkably convenient, actually. He gave us a pet monster girl. Who appears to be getting into a fight with something. And killed it for us. Okay, cool. Who's my deity? Oh, it's not the character sheet. It's Ecor, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's like a randomly generated name or like you have a domain deity that just shows up and helps you. Ow. All right, I have like dog shit AC. Didn't actually buy a full set of equipment, I just duped a bunch of shit. Hey. Eat. Rest as needed. Yeah, so my AC is 9 and it sucks. Zap the Rod of Light. We gotta get anything useful there? No. Zap the Rod of Frostbolts. Where does how far that go? Wow, it does not deal much damage. So, the way wands, orbs, and staves work, rods recharge automatically, but you only get one shot of them. Wands have a number of charges. staves also have a number of charges. Oh, there's an oscillator. Sure, we got leather gloves, why not? Well, it's time for another level. And then I think I'm gonna play even riskier. And rather than even trying to level up in the dungeon, I'm just gonna go straight to the overworld, which you're not supposed to do until you're like level 15. As soon as I hit like level 4 or so. Yeah, my Rod of Frostbolts is back, so I can blast a guy with that. Yeah, I don't know. Ikor seems like a very nice guy if he's giving us free shit every level. Hey, Frostbolt's got it. Nice. Wow, Frostbolts recharges in like 4 turns. That's so fast. Can't detect secret doors from another level. Fine. Oh wait, can I get experience by unlocking that? It was already unlocked. So many down staircases, so few up staircases. Oh, is that the end of Dragon Quest II's OST? Go is. Dragon Warrior 3 Ness Ost. Okay, wait, next thing dead. Rest because we have like, oh fuck, there's another one. I think wands have a chance to fail, but staves don't. Not sure about rods. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've played this. Swamp? Oh. Swamp, alright. Oh, you're a hostile, ain't you? Oh, you're a pint of fine ale. Alright, sure. I will take free alcohol. I want out. I want out. I want to get back to the dungeon store. They probably re-roll. It's probably been at least a day. What the hell is that large R? Oh, just a newt. Okay, rods can fail. Good to know. Maybe all magic items can fail. Where's my up ways out of here? Fuck, man. More trees and rubble. Is a Frostbolt rad. Alright. Just... Sure, I'm just gonna equip the crappy cloak. Turns out it's cursed? No. Okay. Might be like a -1 cloak or something. A flask of oil, why not? Where the fuck did the exit go? Safe to say I beat the game of character creation. That does sound a little bit fucked, yeah. If I can find one more dude to kill before I finally exit out of here, I can get to level 4. Oh, the voice of Eeyore borbs out. Earned me a worthy blade. I do not feel comfortable with this weapon. Because I'm a priest, and I guess this is not a blessed weapon, despite literally coming from my deity. It seems to kind of rule, though. Down staircase? Fuck. What? Where are all the up? Ah, I didn't learn to detect. Okay, yeah, despite having a massive penalty of this being a bladed weapon, I have a pretty good hit rate with it. I'm kind of fucking dying, though. Might be worth identifying it before selling, actually. So if this is an activatable, like, artifact type thing, I can't use it yet. Out of here. The fuck is a staircase up? I need to find a left bracket. I'll find a right bracket. So it's a staircase down. Oh my god, there's so many pillars. Well, there's a secret door there, obviously. And yet, not a single upstairs case. Let's remove the rubble. That's gonna fork back to here where there's nothing. Fuck. At this point, it might be faster just to, like, spam dungeons. Just go up and down floors until I find one that actually, like, lets me leave. Just innately at the start. Gotta be like a secret door around here, right? Hopefully, no? No, there isn't. Alright. Oh, wait. I could throw my bone ring of sensing and equip 2 of them. Now I've got +6 to sensing. There is! I didn't get it on level up, unfortunately, because priests don't get to choose which spells they get. Then I got, honestly, I'm not going to use that much. Switch my Kodak Warhammer, it's probably really good. Oh, wait a minute! It attracts the attention of Chaos Gods. It's the hammer! The hammer is why I have a random Chaos God giving me free shit. I'm killing things with this hammer equipped. That's what's doing it. This is a chaos hammer that I got the attention of a chaos deity who's giving me chaos presents. All right, let's grab this random potion, see what it does. That's convenient. Is chaos always good? Fuck no! I once had a Beastman warrior who was specialized at all sorts of muscle and crushing thing with stabbing, who had his race re-rolled on level up to fairy, and therefore I didn't have any equipment that fit anymore. From a chaos reward. Because change your race is one of the things that the Chaos Gods can do. Sometimes it's good, sometimes they give you, like, a horrible, like, wasting disease. Yeah, it's good from a certain perspective. I got, like, flight and spell casting better. I'm a warrior, though, and I hit things with my mace. Okay, my Chaos Mace also drains life sometimes. Read Scroll of Satisfied Hunger. this is a scary kobold, actually. Okay. Looking at the route, I can make it to that staircase, right north-right before this guy can catch up with me and kill me. Just have to cut every single possible corner. Baby. Escaped! Let's go! Hey look, there's a fucking other dungeon with a staircase right goddamn there. Fuck, alright. Recall... Chaos... Staff of Detect Evil... Curing... Enlightenment... Perception, those are all nice, but... have a robe. Oh, my leather gloves that I picked up were cursed, and I know that, so he won't buy them. So I guess I'll just drop them there. There. What is this monster that I'm looking at here? Raving lunatic. That's fine. You won't attack me. Rod of trap location. And no scrolls of identify from these motherfuckers. Or charisma, or wisdom, common prayer. Come on. Am I really gonna have to sell the dagger and then buy it back? Alright, I'm gonna get all 9 scrolls of teleportation. I'm going to be using those to escape from whatever chases me on the overworld. Because I have like no chance of fighting anything and surviving between towns. Word of recall. Goosh, that would be so useful. Phase door. What is phase door? Random location with a range of 100 feet. I'll take all of those. Or short range teleport to try and get away from crap. Light, identify, rumor, blessing. Oh, back to the kill them. Well, there are 3 paths from this town, to the south, to the east, and to the north. I have no knowledge of any of them, nor do I know which one is most likely to kill me. Does anyone have any strong opinions on which path I should take out of here and get probably promptly murdered for? Because this town has, like, horrible shops, and I want to find a better one. And there's no guarantee I'm going to survive anything. Like, pretty much everything's going to one-shot me. I will let chat deliberate and debate about which direction is the best one. Equip-wise... Don't have... That's... Boots... Definitely want a helmet. Armors, leathers, cloaks. Don't even have a helmet. The hell? But you got a helmet? Hard leather caps, I guess I'll take it. Alright. Go left. South, it's warm there. Alright. I'm not going left because, like, that feels like a good way to die. Oh, why am I overburdened? Why do I have that so fucking heavy? Oh, the teleport shit is kind of heavy. I will drop 4 flasks to get back to normal speed. Aimless looking merchant on Hertz. We are going south to Brazil. So the road ahead got a bunch of bushes, we got lots of grass. Okay, there's farm lanes to the south. That's relatively safe-ish. Giant white mouse, those breed explosively. What are you? Alright, we got a bandit. Bandit's gonna steal our shit ton on the black market. And blast it with a magic missile. Drop something. An oily black potion. Another one. Okay, south gets us to another town. Much bigger town, too. Excellent. Let me in. Why was I getting mobbed by a dog when I stepped in? Who are you? Blubbering idiot, you're not a danger. You're an annoyance. A hi, temple, there we go. Ooh, baby. You're damn right I'm gonna be taking some of these. The Ring of Dexterity, hell yes. Amulet of Protection from Undead, yes. Potion that permanently raises stats, yes. Potion that permanently raises stats, yes. Yeah, let me get a full, just like, extra level worth of wisdom and charisma. Everything breeds explosively. Yeah, it's a really common problem. Partial plate armor, that's pretty decently expensive. Neutral large castle. I'm not gonna take a quest from the castle. I would just, they tell me to like wipe out a goblin camp or something. I'd get just annoyed. Magic waves. Ooh, this guy has tier 2 books. And some scrolls of satisfy hunger. A rod of polymorph, light wounds. Functional shop, I guess, not the best. Expert weaponsmiths, oh baby. What I really like is, okay, we can eat and rest. Advanced ammo. Regular temple. Ring of resist fire. Restore charisma, restore intelligence, meh. Oh shit. We pissed off a local veteran. I'm just going to phase door out of there. And I've got relatively clean firing lines from here. Regular ass flea market. No, where the hell are all my potions? Scrolls of identify. They're supposed to be super common. Heavy armory. Well, whatever. Okay, a library where I can research monsters. Oh, there's the vet again. Magic missile. Okay, well I can sell an oily black potion, I guess. Double ring mail. Iron Helm of Wisdom. Yes. Fuck yes. I do in fact want the thing that raises my wisdom stat. Wisdom of 20, baby! Got big brains now. There's no pushes of like, there's nothing to identify. Pressure location, light. Great scimitar of slay animal. Another veteran over there who looks angry. I'm gonna kill him. Okay, dead. Oh, that was a mean looking mercenary. Well, same shit. He really wants my dagger. He knows it's good. I should get that and that on. I got a Ring of Dexterity. Raises my dexterity some. Alright, where's the high temple? Buy my Warhammer for a lot. Probably still the most expensive thing I got. A Ring of Dexterity stacks, so we're just gonna get a couple of 99 stacks of Rings of Dexterity. Sell those to get filthy fucking rich, and then I'm just gonna sell and rebuy the dagger, so I want to know what the fuck it does. Okay. 99 wooden rings. Okay. I don't want the Bone Ring of Sensing? I don't know if I do. Ring of Combat plus 90% is actually kind of solid. Nether Resist. Oh, that's Nether Resist is way more expensive. Trumps of Book of the Unicorn. That's like that's the third tier of spellcasting for life magic. That's really useful, actually. Hell yes. All fantasy anime that skips the main character's magic sword teleports to his hand whenever he calls it, proceeds to sell to shops and leaves town. Oh, I saw a manga with that premise. I will sell you an oily black potion of blindness. Useless. I know one. I don't know, maybe I hang around for a while and like bother. I absolutely do not need a Rod of Light. I thought that was like a light AoE. All right. Figure he's gonna steal from me. I don't know, I think I'm gonna try and find the inn. Not the library. The hell was the inn again? 3? No. Wait, deep sword. Grade 3? Was it the 0? Yes. Only available at night, so I'd have to like rest a whole fucking a bunch. Rest 1,000 turns. 1,000 turns. Okay, it's night. Rest for the new day. So you're shared here like the shitty brother. Oh man, that sounds so fun to read actually. Roll of Identify, that's what I'm after. Ring of Dexterity. Don't you already have a ring? Oh, wait, hold on. I already have a Ring of Dexterity plus 4. Amulet of Anti-Teleportation? Yeah. Also, that Hagoromo is actually better for me than my leather armor and lighter. Better AC. But it's magically enchanted. Okay. Cool, I guess. Alright. Read, identify. On my dagger, Chaotic Dagger. Resistance to darkness and chaos, ideal for throwing, attracts the attention of chaos gods. Plus 20% to damage, plus 4% to hit. Guess I'll fuel my lantern twice. Armory. Who wants my Chaos Dagger? Here, just take it. I don't care about I got ripped off there. It's fine. Vampiric Zweihander. Okay, we're in Arduin view. We've got paths to the east and to the west. Does chat have any strong opinions on which direction to explore? Because, like, either of these could wind up killing us. West. West it is! Okay, so directly north is a veteran that's gonna kill us. A merchant who isn't an issue, and a pack of orphans who are gonna try and rob us. Phase door. What the f? Novice mage. Teleportation. Again. That put us back where we started. Lunatic, battle scarred veteran. All right. So we're gonna be going east, because otherwise I'm gonna get murdered. Here's a regular newt. Oh, regular newt that wants to pick a fucking fight. If you want to rumble, we can rumble. Up. Got the map. Gonna need revenge. That's a raven that might kill us. Yes.